I don't know this song.
You can no Flash. You can learn it. You can learn this song. It's an easy song. All they say is "Up on the roof."
It's a slow song, though. I don't know this song. It's a slow song.
Oh, Flash, learn it. If you learn it, I'll give you $100. You got to sing this for me, because this will be the opening to my. I'll get rid of my regular song. If you sing this karaoke, I'll make this my opening to my channel. Up on the roof.
Greg Rusin eating crayons.
All right, let me hook up my karaoke machine. Hang on a minute.
Here
Oh,
we
we
go.
got it. Here we go. Go, hook me up. Get this squared away.
Rusin eating crayons.
All right, let me hook up my karaoke machine. Hang on a minute.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
hook it up. Hook it up. How do I fucking make him the center stage?
Oh, I gotta charge my
just
phone.
You hit.
I'm at the 60.
his.
Oh, my phone. Yeah, hang on a
Oh,
minute.
Ron. Of course he knows that. If he doesn't want to do it, he won't do it. I'm not forcing him, fuck nut.
Come on, B-more. Quit being a sad sack.
Oh, Ron's on here. Ron's on here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ron's here.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's working. He's working. Get back to work, B-more.
Flash is going to break
this
out
weekend.
a classic tune up on the roof.
Now I'm recording it right now.
We have to.
Yeah, let me restart it.
Does it give you the words so you can read the words?
Just lyric. I'm gonna look up in a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna go to karaoke.
Okay.
All right. I don't know. I'll try. I'll give it a shot. I'll try it.
Yeah, give it a shot. That's cool. That's all you can do. All right.
The roof and karaoke. I got to do the lyrics part. I can put karaoke. Yeah, karaoke up on the roof. Yeah, which one is
Jam it
best?
out. Jam it out, Flash. Jam it out.
Let's do party time karaoke.
Flash, did you have any Little Debbie brownies today?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had those brownies. Yeah.
Killing it, Flash.
Yeah. Check 1 2. Check. Yeah. No. Line. Check 1 2. Okay. Check 1 2. Check. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Party time karaoke. When the old world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to face, I come the way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be. And then the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home, feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowd and that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. Right, Monster?
Excellent, Flash. Keep going, man. Keep going. You're killing it. You're killing it.
It's so. I'm not really familiar with this song, though. I'm not really familiar with it.
You're killing it, Flash. You're killing it.
All night the stars put on the show for free. And darling, you can share it all with me. I keep telling you, right smack dab in the middle of the town. I found a paradise that's trouble proof. And if this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof.
Up on the
Up
roof.
on the roof. Oh, come on, baby. Woo, come on, honey. Everything's alright. Yeah. Karaoke, party time karaoke, party time karaoke, party time.
Looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way, yeah, I'm gonna make it happen.
Rồi quý không?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, fuck nuts. What's going on, schmeckleheads? Been a while. Been a while. Can you hear me? Cut the headphones off. Are we landing on Epstein Island? No, it wasn't Epstein. That was, Lukla, Nepal. The beginning of the Everest Base Camp trek in 2019. So what triggered this impromptu stream? I haven't been doing this in quite some time. Just a lot of shit going on in life. Hey, we can all understand that. You know what I mean? Stuff goes on in your life, work, family, health, et cetera, et cetera. But today was kind of an easy day. I had a lot of training and figured, you know what? I'd pop on. I was in and out of a couple streams. I don't know, man. I think this is the worst I've ever seen this fucking genre, quote unquote community genre, ever. It's just such a shit show. Just such a shit show. But yeah, no, I had on the Facebook, I had a picture pop up. It said 7 years. And it was 7 years to the day that I was in the Philippines. And the fuck was it? Whatever the fuck the name is. It's where the Yellow Man was from. The Chocolate Hills, the fucking little ferrets, whatever the fuck they were. But it amazes me how quickly time goes by. 7 fucking years. Yeah. Crazy. What I fixed. 10-year-old, what are you talking about? Barry, Allen, Bomba, Ross, Clark. Viking Prepper, what is wrong with you, man? What's going on with you? What's wrong with your brain? Yeah, exactly. Rest in peace, Yellow Man, Fazio. Bohol. Bohol, yeah. Cool little island. Chocolate Hills, Targiers, nice beaches. Yeah, the Philippines. That was fun. I enjoyed. That was like a spur of the moment type necessary fucking trip that I had to do. Told the story many times. I'm not going to tell it again because that's really what this whole fucking genre has come down to is same stories over and over again, the same actions, the same fucking people. You know, it just gets fucking old. Internet monster has a dirty mind. Yes, yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I definitely have a dirty mind. A lot of people have dirty minds. Yellow Man, the reggae artist, died. No, not Yellow. There's a different Yellow Man. This guy named Fazio. He was building a resort in Bohol. He painted all of his anything he owned. He painted yellow. He had some issues. Did the street workers beat it? They should have. Hey, Ron, just I don't know, man. It was not good. These fucking guys are just trying to make fucking whatever, $40, $35 an hour. They don't care what Ron says. They're digging holes and fucking fixing pipes, moving pipes. Ron gets just gets bad. When he gets to that point, it becomes about Ron. He doesn't think about other people. It's, if there's an issue, a problem that he has, he just vents on anyone, and it's, I don't know. I mean, alcohol obviously has a lot to do with it, but there's a deep set mindset there. There's something off, You don't just, I don't know. I can't explain it. He got pimp slapped by Ricky Drum. Exactly. What's up? Off the rails, Frank the Tank. What's up, Frank the Tank? You got your nicotine? You good? You got all your nicotine? I finally got fucking reimbursed from whatever the fuck that shit was. You get I donated to the wrong person when you requested that well, you didn't request it. I just gave you. I know what it's like to Nick Fit. Yeah, I know what it's like to Nick Fit. It's a fucking rough thing. So hopefully you enjoyed your cigarettes. You bought a couple of packs. But yeah, it's fucking expensive. I mean, what's Frank's from California? I mean, how much is like a pack of cigarettes? Like $12? You go through a pack. I don't know. I mean, you can go through a pack very quickly. Yeah, nicotine's a bitch. Nicotine, alcohol, all a fucking bitch. It sucks you in, man. But we all have fucking addictions. People that, live the clean life and, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do this, I don't go with bar girls. You have other addictions. Everyone has addictions. Breathing is an addiction, a required addiction. No, $20, no fucking way. At least you're not selling women's makeup. Who's selling women's makeup? And stuff. And he used to build docks and stuff. And there's a lot of he worked his ass off. But I agree, he lost his fucking mind. But we're all one bad. It can happen to anyone, man. You don't think it could happen? It can happen to anyone. I've seen fucking straight-laced individuals, wife, kids, good job, and it just takes one thing. You don't know how people react. You don't know how people react under stress and that. And they just get triggered, man. They just get triggered. Fix your mic. What happened? So you're dropping. Okay, that should be better. I was switching between 5G and fucking my apartment complex general Wi-Fi. So hopefully this what's up, Doctor? No. My mod. Is that better, Ghost Pepper? Is that sounding better? So yeah, 7 fucking years, man. 7 years. And it's like, I know I've been over to Asia and stuff, but it's like, you know, all of a sudden, like this Facebook fucking thing just pops up and you're like, holy fuck, man. Time goes by so quickly. That's better. Okay. Need a blue Yeti. Need a blue Yeti for what? Frank, Ron said he pays nearly 20 for a pack. No, not, I don't think so. Not in Baltimore. I really wouldn't think so. Let's get rid of this Cebu dwarf thing. Here we go. So let's do this. That's a better one. Less obtrusive. You like that word? Obtrusive, that's a good word. So how's everyone's life been? I just made my final payment for my my cruise in May. Gonna be interesting. Had some recent developments at home with the family, with my father. Some real interesting stuff, but hey, it happens. $13.40 a pack in California. Come on. Are you kidding me, Frank the Tank? $13.40 for a fucking pack of smokes. Dude, you need to quit. That's really what I'm telling you. You need to quit. Yeah. Need to find something else, man. Slowly but surely get off that shit. They own your ass. Tobacco companies, the taxes that California gets from it, they own you. Once you like create that mindset of like you're getting fucked, you're completely getting fucked, and it'll help you get away from that addiction. You know, you step back and you look at it, you're like, Jesus Christ, spending that kind of money every day on fucking, you know, if you're going through a pack a day, that's an expensive fucking habit, man. You know? Yep. I think real ones in Oz. What? 100? What is that? 100? 10? 100? I don't know. $30. $30 a fucking pack. So that's 30 kroners or whatever. I don't know what that is in US. Oh no. Oh, it's even if it's fucking $10, $5, it's just killing you, and it's an addiction. And some fucker, an executive is, you know, has 3 houses, one in Aspen, one in Florida, one in whatever, or wherever the fuck you're from, is making a fortune off you. And you know what? He don't smoke. 30 in US dollars a fucking pack. Holy shit. That would make you, I mean, that forces you to quit. I always hear the Australian guys talking about they I mean, even the guys that have some money, they go out and they get packs of tobacco, they roll themselves. That's a lot of fucking money, man. And say you only smoke a pack in 2 to 3 days. Even then, though, Frank, I mean, I know, you know, not to, I kind of aware of your financial situation. That's fucking expensive, man. You know, illegal cigarettes, $10. What's in those fucking cigarettes? I remember, when was it? Fucking 2006. One of the trips I was in Thailand. I didn't have any nicotine. I didn't have anything. And fucking, I'm in Pattaya, right on Beach Road, and some dude comes around with a fucking carton of cigarettes. I was fucking shit faced. I bought them. Yeah, they didn't taste the same as Marlboro Lights. Who the fuck knows what was in it? I was smoking fucking dried out shit for all I know. You know? I don't know, guys. But yeah, I've been off this shit. Well, I shouldn't say I've been off of it. I just haven't streamed. And it's not, you know, some people, oh, you got doxxed. I mean, I dox myself, guys. People know where I live. They know what I look like. It has nothing to do with that. No one's calling my work and putting me out of job. Even if they did, they get laughed at. You're dealing with New York fuckers. You know, as long as I'm making them money, I got a job. That's really what it comes down to. I had some fucking clown call up the place where I live. you have a pedophile living in this apartment. All right, they had the wrong apartment, but they had the right name, obviously. The fucking property manager, like some fucking weirdo with an accent, called and said that you are a pedophile. I'm like, oh, okay, great. He's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. No pizza deliveries. Photo looks normal guy. Yeah, it was 7 years ago, dude. I've aged. I've gotten fatter. Whatever. I should have got the picture of me when I just finished doing the base camp trek. I think I lost like fucking 15 to 20 pounds doing that shit. Hey, whatever. I'm out there. It is what it is. But I want to say thank you for the cigarette. Oh, no problem. I am contributing to your bad health and your eventual death. But hey, God bless. I know what it's like to be there's desperation for food, there's desperation for shelter. The desperation for nicotine when you're a nicotine addict is you don't have a place to sleep, you don't have a place, you know what, you can find a warm area. You don't have food, yeah, you could. Nicotine, dude, is a bitch, man. It's a fucking bitch. What is this? Cap has a lot to answer for the cunt. What is that? Leah, I don't know what you're talking about. Gives a fuck. Seen, yeah, on the news, dad went, yeah, you know what? I actually, I know a guy that, he refs there all the time. He plays beer league there. Yeah, and they knew of this guy. The guy was a fucking freak. Guy, girl. Yeah. Horrible situation. And it could have got a lot worse. Fortunately, there was people in the audience there, the fans watching the games that took that guy, girl out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To each his own. It's, you know what, you're a boy, you're a girl. That person was just, boy or girl, transvestite. That dude was fucking nuts, But yeah, it's a sad situation. So I saw that clip. I was like, holy fuck, man. I actually, I was talking to a rink manager, and he's like, we're getting calls to up security, get, this and that. People just, it's a fucked up world, man. Gender dude, yeah. Florida that gives, I don't know what that says. Gifts that keep. Yeah, I there's a lot of confused people in this world. There's a lot of, transgenders and ladyboys and, women that want to be men, tomboys, but there's just fucked up people. I can't say overall it's, you can put are all those people mentally ill? I don't know. They're different. There's a different level. I mean, anyone that, has the ability to take someone's life, outside of, being attacked. I hate that word. Being attacked forcefully with a weapon, threat of life. But like anyone just to kill, especially family, you know what I mean? It's just, there's people that just snap, man. There's got to be a better way to pick them off, to say, hey, listen, this person's done some fucked up shit, and they're dangerous to society. Because I'm sure that fucking whack job, he was there primarily to kill his family, but he would have just, he killed himself, but he was going to take out as many people as possible. He was looking for attention, and he certainly got it. But yeah, it's sad. Too many moans in their system fucks their mindset. With receipts on the sheep. What is this? Most dangerous girls in Battaglia. Oh, fuck yeah. You want a bodyguard, man. Get a Lima. They know everything. They'll beat the living shit out of you. My friend Patty up in Chiang Mai, man. Hanging out with him, I felt very safe. as long as I threw him a few bucks, I was very safe. Yeah, they're a different breed. No question about it. Oh, let's change this. We got flash. Hang on. Get rid of that. I've been fucking sick, dude. I got this upper respiratory thing going on for like the past 2.5 weeks. I'm not a big doctor guy and going to get fucking antibiotics, but I'm about at that point. About at that point where I can't kick this fucking shit. It's been going on for too long, so I think it's time to go in and get the meds, get the full checkup, and I'll make sure that there's not any underlying causes. Yeah, no, Dr. Nona, I've had a upper respiratory thing. It's fucking knocked the shit out of me. I'm still working and stuff and reffing, but it's just like prolonged agony. I wake up and I'm, congested and phlegmy and winter sickness. Yeah, I don't know, but you get older, man. It's it's your immune system is fighting. I can see it. White blood cells are going at it, and I'm fucking, coughing up. Well, not coughing, but spitting up fucking shit. But it's. I don't think the white blood cells are doing it, man. I don't think they're beating it. So I have to have some medical intervention, I think. But yeah, no, it's whatever. You get accustomed to anything now, man. It's crazy. I just laugh because in my company, fucking people that they sneeze and they want to fucking take a day off. I don't know. Crud, exactly. Lots of crud. Yeah, 3 crud going around. Yeah, it's just the upper respiratory shit's going around all over the place. I mean, who the fuck knows what it is? But I mean, yeah. I mean, I've been pushing a little hard lately. A lot of it's just rest and this and that. It's tough to sleep though at 4 a.m. and fucking you hear a crash. It was my old man, my father who lives with me. Fucking, I got him the Bose headphones. He's been using those because his hearing sucks. He's 87, so he uses them to, listen to television. He doesn't want hearing aids. He refuses to get them, but he has the Bose noise cancellation headphones. So now he can actually legitimately hear the television well. When his phone rings, it's all connected. But he's obsessed with it. So, when you're, I'm not, he shouldn't even say it, but dementia, yeah. He basically, you get obsessed with certain things, and he's obsessed with these fucking headphones now. So he was at 4 a.m. going out to check to see if they were charged. Yeah. And that's what led to his, him falling and, my sister's getting all fucking paranoid and everyone getting paranoid. He skinned his knee, But like, it was funny because his mindset, like, at that age, he fell, he scraped his knee, he was hurt. He's like, should I get out of bed? I'm like, yeah, you're walking fine, I don't know. Anyone know the end result of Ron and his fight with the water main repair? They just blow him off. Those guys don't give a fuck. They know the shit they deal with. But Ron gets so fucking belligerent about that shit. He makes himself look real bad. And it's I think genuinely he's a reasonably good guy, but it's just that stuff makes, I mean, we've all done it. There's days where you wake up, you wake up and you're like, what the fuck did I do the night before? I mean, I have plenty of those fucking stories. Back in the day, we'd go into Manhattan, drink all night, and then you wake up the next morning, you're like, oh, fuck, what the fuck did I do? Like the Shia LaBeouf, let's talk about the news. I occasionally will watch some fucking shit on YouTube, the celebrity crap. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is down and he's an actor. He was in a couple movies, whatever. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, you know him. But he's batshit nuts. Very talented actor, good kid in the realm of things. But he was down in fucking New Orleans for Mardi Gras. He got his ass kicked. Shia, no charge. Nah, they're not going to. He got his ass kicked. What are you going to charge him for? Public intoxication, public nuisance stuff. No, he's batshit nuts. He knows it. He had a horrible upbringing. Got pushed into acting, by his father or whoever, his mother, to basically bring home the bacon. The kids, but he's out there. Chad Jones, from what I've seen, it's like, what are they? Wait. Peanut Falcon. The Peanut Falcon movie was his first movie ever, actually. That was like an HBO thing, I think, that was financed to basically find like the next big actor. And it was Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. But it was like that's how we started. One night in jail. Yeah, public and it was PC, protective custody. Ron was live earlier. Did he finally pass out? I'm sure he did. Oh, God. This AI shit, by the way, holy crap, is it getting good. I was following Man, I don't know if you guys know Man About Oz. It's not his channel, but they're using his name. But whatever that program is, holy shit. I don't know how much time is involved to create content that way, but it's crazy, man. It's fucking entertaining as fuck, you know? And I think there's another, people say it's Capio. There's another one out there that's doing it, but it's getting really good. I can just imagine back in the day, some of you probably don't remember it, but like CCWC, if they had that ability with AI, holy shit. Because they were able to recreate and do things that were amazing back then. If they had the technology now, God forbid. Yeah, it's getting good. It's entertaining. I find it very entertaining. And I don't know. I guess you punch in, obviously your physical characteristics, pictures of the individual. You kind of, I guess, give it a story of what you want what you want it to be, and it just generates a lot of AI monger video. Okay. What, going down Soy 6, picking up a girl? Yeah, it's crazy. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it over the next, 10 years or 5 years, fucking even 1 year. It's advancing. It's getting better and better and better. So I don't know, fellas. This is certainly not going to be a prolonged stream. It's currently 4:37. Got home a little early, so I figured I would do at least one stream. Wouldn't mind doing one stream a month, outside of the drama, outside of this and that what's going on. Just basically just bullshit. It's more for me, not for you. If you want to listen, you're more than welcome to, but it's kind of just venting, Toronto Brad doing Calvin the Man. Yeah. I always laugh when I see the videos of him like in a suit, and the granny shit's pretty hysterical. God bless Brad. Hopefully he does eventually retire and do what he wants to do. He's harmless. He's funny as all hell. He really is. He's always busting on Barry. But the fascination with older women with giant breasts is pretty interesting. Probably like, I don't know, was raised by his grandmother and wasn't breastfed. So something in the back of his fucked up mind is an affinity towards elderly or older women. And then maybe his I don't know, maybe his grandmother was flat. So like there's something there where maybe she had giant tits. Who knows? Maybe that could have been it. But there's something there in the back of his mind. Elderly women and giant breasts. Hey, to each his own, man. God bless. God bless. I like these kind of live streams. No drama. Yeah, well, Frank, with it, if I drop a link, there always could be drama. I'm just tired of it. It's it's interesting when it's new, but it's all just rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? There's occasionally some new stuff that goes on, but it's this side attacking that side. This person, is affiliated with that person. 2 months ago, they were best friends. It's the same individuals, I don't know. I think just a lot of people need a good hug, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the genre itself, overall discussing Southeast Asia, You know, there's the Philippine side, there's the Thailand side, this and that. But there are, as RS7 used to say, there's too many interlopers. And there's people that just aren't here for, what originally it's all about. Little, group of people discussing trips and places and common interests. And now it's, certain people that just come here to troll. Not troll, but to, go after certain things. People that will never, ever travel to Southeast Asia. I don't know. Ben marrying Nui in Laos. Hey, if he wants to more than, yeah, he should do it. I'm tempted to bring fucking Yaya back here to help me out with my father. To be honest with you. It's so difficult to bring a Thai girl back to the United States. But it is what it is. Nui too good for Ben. I wouldn't fuck with that girl, man. Fucking Cambodian lady. I don't know. She's probably in her 50s. She's seen a lot of shit. She'd shank you in a heartbeat, man. Anyway, I have to clear the mind before work. Next. What? Next. Can't see the fucking dollar sign. Doctor, no. Good deal, man. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for popping on. I have not been a YouTube superstar providing excellent content daily. Just get bored of it. Get bored of the same shit over and over again. I mean, it's nice to talk to certain people, and if people want to watch you to talk to, it's like watching you talk to a friend, but you just have no interest in what's up, Flash? Flash number one, man. Flash is my number one mod, guys. Hey, Monster, what's up? Just want to let you know I'm going to go live this Friday, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Will you be on my side chat? Oh, you know it, Flash. I will definitely be on your side chat, man. Flash, you gotta talk to your brother. You gotta talk to your brother. Talk about going to Las Vegas. We got to do a Flash karaoke meetup in Las Vegas. We could figure out how to get you out there. You and your brother, get your parents to approve it, and we will go to Vegas. We'll get you some rooms. We'll be singing karaoke in Las Vegas. Ask your brother when he wants to go to Las Vegas, and if he can, go for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll go out to Vegas. We'll have a good time, Flash. We can set it up, man. You'll love Las Vegas. Lots of blonde girls with blue eyes. Have a lot of fun. We'll get Ron to come out. We'll get a bunch of people to come out. Ask your brother, man. Go to the Bunny Ranch. That's outside of Vegas. I think that would be great content, Flash, and you'd enjoy it. I know your mom doesn't want you to go to Thailand, but I think maybe if your brother comes, you can go to Vegas. You can have a guy's weekend out in Vegas. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Frank will come out. Frank the Tank will come out. We'll get Ron to come out. I'll come out. We'll get I don't know who else. We'll get a few people to come out. We'll have a lot of fun, man. So just get your brother. Tell you exactly. Hangover mood. Tell your brother that Internet Monster will set it up. Just pick a weekend. Cheap flights to go out there. We'll get it done, man. We'll get it done, Flash. I can't go. Viking Prepper can't go. Nah, I think that would be a lot of fun. I think Flash would love it. Flash would love Vegas. Broke now. Why you broke, Viking Prepper? Make more money, man. That's what it comes down to. Work harder, make more money. A lot of people that are broke these days, dude. A lot of people. It's crazy. Jesus. Oh, CC will bring his six back. What the fuck is going on with CC? What the fuck, dude? What is going on with that guy? I think it's hitting that point, like where it really is hitting his mindset, where he's like, "What the fuck am I going to do?" I'm in my 40s. I was watching a stream where, he hasn't been making the money that he usually does. Whatever, $1,500, $2,000, and he knew he was fucked. He's waiting for a lottery win. Yeah, no, you get to that point, you get desperate, or like it's like financially, like what the fuck, you just there's a lot of people in that situation. A lot of people in that situation. I mean, he's fortunate enough. He has enough following. No, CC will not starve. CC will not be, out on the streets, working his ass. You know what I mean? But I mean, the writing is on the wall. It's there. It really is. CC needs to join ICE. Oh, Jesus, God forbid. God forbid. Hey, you know what? Pays pretty well. I don't know what I mean. CC, given the correct information, his mind works differently than most. I mean, he's an intelligent guy. Could teach him, or have him provide him information that's valuable to others and create a job, talking about history, but the correct history or whatever. What's that, Flash? But the thing is, I have no money to pay for the plane ticket. How will I go to Vegas, Monster? We'll hook it up. We'll get you, Flash. We will work it out. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you talk to your brother and you say, you know what, we know someone we're gonna organize it. We'll, pay for it. You live in Ohio, wherever the fuck you live. Columbus, I don't know where you live. A flight to Las Vegas round trip is cheap. So we'll figure it out. We'll do a GoFundMe. We'll get a couple $1,000s together and Flash, we can do it, man. We can do it. Don't worry about the money. Just try to get your brother to say, hey, listen, yeah, I'll go to Vegas with you. And then you got to deal with your parents. You got to talk to your mom and say, listen, I forget your brother's name, but we're going to go to Vegas for 3 or 4 days. What's up, Sean the Prawn? How you doing, man? What's the good word? We're trying to get Flash out to Vegas. Honore used to have direct flights to Las Vegas before. I'm sure I have everyone in the world. Stop. What is that? I live in Rock, Fort Cherry Valley. Flash, we don't need to know where you live, but that's fine. I'll do a screen capture of that. We'll figure out the closest airport for you. But I mean, it's very inexpensive to fly to Las Vegas, and then the rooms will be taken care of, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, Tommy, yeah, tell Tommy we want to put together a little YouTube meetup. You and Tommy can stay in a room. We'll all head out to Vegas. We'll meet Flash. We'll sing karaoke. It'd be a lot of fun. We'll figure it out. 2026, Flash. We'll get it done at some point. We'll get it done. In the words of Kelly Caldwell, we will get it done. Vegas trip. I got a May trip coming up to Bermuda. Then I'll have until November, a little time in between. It's going to be hot if we go in the summertime, in July, August, but that's all right. That's the pool time. Flash can hang out by the poolside, can eat his Twinkies, and we'll get you some iced tea. There'll be plenty of blondes walking around. You'll love it, Flash. You'll love it. Maybe you can share rooms in Vegas. Who's sharing with Ron? We'll get a suite. Well, Vegas rooms are pretty cheap. You get comped, whatever. It's not. What's expensive about Vegas is gambling and some other activities that we're all well aware of. But I mean, if you're just going out there to see Vegas, you're not gambling. You're not going to the clubs. You're not doing this. You're going there just to sightsee. It's very inexpensive. The food's cheap. Yeah. But I don't know. Pool bunny. What about a pool bunny, Viking Prepper? What are we at right now? Let's go an hour. We're at 44 minutes. We'll make this a nice return back to streaming. We'll make it a solid hour of me just bullshitting.
I think once the spring rolls around, though, I'll do some more stuff. I'm trying to figure out, you know, with Bermuda, you know, the internet packages, and I'm going on a cruise, so you know, streaming on a cruise could be fun. Streaming a little content. I'll be with the old man, so maybe we'll get him involved. Don't dox him. Better than ice dancing. What's that? Dude, they have ice dancing on the cruise. They have a fucking ice skating rink on the cruise I'm going on. They have a casino. They've got a thing like a fucking thing you could surf on. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sean the Prawn. But Sean, the sheep is very, very, very gay. Screw Sean the sheep. I know, Flash. I know you don't. That's why I don't think he's allowed on. Flash, all I have to say is if you see Sean the sheep on here, time him out. That's all I've. And that guy, GHB. Viking Prepper, they actually have supposedly good internet. You buy a package before you go, and it's it may not be good upload wise, so streams may be a little fucked up. Well, we'll figure it out. Whatever. It is what it is. No Bunny Ranch. We're not going to the Bunny Ranch, Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank, you could take a bus up, man. Take a cheap bus up, meet Flash. We'll get Ron to go out there. We'll get a whole crew. It'll be a lot of fun. I know a few other people out there. Stay at MGM, or we could stay at any of the Harris properties. Yeah. Good times for all. Good times to be had for all. Fucking nose, man. Oh, fuck. So, yeah. February in fucking New Jersey sucks, people. This is the most miserable month of the year. Just shit fucking weather. It was so fucking cold about 2 weeks ago. You'd walk outside. It was just brutal. Hangover crew. Yeah, definitely. No question about that one. Definitely a hangover crew. Let's drop a link. I don't think anyone's going to come on, but it's all right. Copy. I actually stopped paying for my StreamYards. This is fucking stupid. Let's go. See if there's any lurkers that would like to come on and talk. But I certainly am not going to go. It's 4:52 Jersey time. You know. Flash, I will, Monster, if I ever see him. So, hey, I am going to get going here. Can I talk to you next time you go live, Monster? Lots of love for me, from the fam. No question about it, Flash. Flash, I'm going to be, I'll pop onto your side chat. You know? So we'll you're going to sing karaoke or what? Hopefully you'll sing karaoke. But talk to your brother, man. Talk to your brother. Say, hey, listen, there's a bunch of people on YouTube. They want to go to Vegas and they're willing to, you know, hook you up. So talk to your brother, Tommy. Let Tommy know. Tommy will have fun, man. But you have a good night, Flash. Dude, take it easy on the scoops. Frank the Tank.
Well,
What's up, Frank?
Well, you said nobody might take a link. Well, I figured I'd come up for a few minutes before you end this stream.
Yeah, that's fine, Frank. No problem, man.
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm just, I'm reasonably easy today. I had a lot of training, so I haven't streamed in a while. I said, fuck it, I'll pop on. But I'm kind of staying out of all the nonsense. You don't get involved with it that much. You're pretty much on Ron's channel, but the Thailand genre is a shit show. There's
I'm not trying to get involved in all that.
No, you shouldn't. I heard Flash said, okay, cool, thanks, Monster. So I'm gonna stream. I'll be just talking to everyone. One okay, Monster. There we go. So what's going on, Frank? You got your nicotine or what?
Oh yeah, I got some. I got some. You know, like I said, I'm trying to slow down.
How much is it a pack? You said
$13.40.
Jesus Christ.
That's better than what was the guy from Norway said it cost $20 for a pack of cigarettes.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like if you go like New York or something like that, I heard they're like up to $20 a pack or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes. I chew tobacco occasionally, more
Uh-huh.
often than I'd like, and
Yeah.
it's gone up about 20% over the past couple of years.
Yeah, everything's going up. You know, it's like I said.
20 to 40. Is it?
Yeah. Is it really that much?
No, Viking Prepper said 20 to 40. So is that $40 a pack? Who the fuck knows?
Who knows?
All I know is it's too fucking expensive. Too
Yeah,
much.
it is. But it's like you said, you chew once in a while. Like I said, when you're doing a trip or whatever, it's easier just to chew anyway. You
But
know?
you almost got to like get a mindset of like some asshole is, a multimillionaire and he's basically killing you and you're giving him money. That's really, you have to create like a mindset to just
Yeah.
be
Well,
addicted.
I've been going to my doctors. I've been having some health issues. I won't go too much into it, but they asked me if I wanted to do the nicotine patches.
Yep.
I
Yep.
quit, and I said yes. So they sent me the first dose of it, like the patch ones or whatever.
Is it gum or is it like a patch?
The patch.
Okay. So it how many milligrams, do you know?
I can tell you now. 21 milligrams.
21. Okay. So what it is, it's probably like a slow release.
Uh,
Yeah, because I do not snooze. It's the Velos, the nicotine. You put them in the side of your mouth type shit, and those are like 10 milligrams. They're supposed to last like over an hour, but
But
21 milligrams. Yeah, I mean that's
yeah, it says you're supposed to put on every day. So it's like you put to change them every day.
just one patch a day.
Yeah.
21 milligrams. I wonder how many milligrams of nicotine is in a pack of cigarettes.
I don't know.
Someone look it up. If anyone's watching the show, I would imagine it's probably a lot more than 21 milligrams.
Yeah, but like I said, this is supposed to split. I think they said there's 3 steps to it. So this is the first step. There's like,
Well, they keep you on a higher dose. That's what it is. That's the same with the Nicorette gum. If you buy like a package to help you quit, they give you the higher dosages and they slowly wean you off of it.
yeah, so this is 2 weeks, and then you do it, and then the next step is 2, which is 14 milligrams.
Yep.
And then the third step is 7 milligrams.
Yeah, I you know what it is I've gone through multiple things in order to quit certain nicotine, and it's just you almost got to do cold turkey, torture yourself.
Yeah, I tried that, but I get what do you call it? I get like frustrated real quick, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, you definitely snap a lot quicker, but it's
Yeah,
you kind of like get hazy, you fog brain, you know what I mean? It affects your judgment and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's I've gone over to Thailand for 3 weeks and not done any nicotine. It's my problem always is that basically for me to quit completely, I'd have to stop drinking alcohol, and that would help me because it's like you have a couple beers and you're like fuck.
That's what happened to me when I started drinking. When I started actually drinking, at pretty much at a young age, right, 18 or whatever.
Yep.
I started. I wasn't really smoking till I hit like 21, 22, and then like every time I drank, I had to have a cigarette. Every time I ate, I had to have a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it became a routine. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what it is. It's, a lot of times with like nicotine, cigarettes, tobacco, it's always like after a meal, you're like, oh, fuck, I want to chew, or,
Mm-hmm.
you always associate it with something,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can figure it out, it's a psychological thing more than anything. I mean, it's a physical addiction, but like most things, if, you can combat the psychological aspect of it, you can overcome it,
Mm-hmm.
There's just days where people just come to a point and say, I'm done. I'm done doing it. My father stopped drinking alcohol in his late 50s. He's 87 and he's never touched it. There's some people that just have the ability, the willpower to say, listen, hey, you know what? Fucking, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like I said, I tried that. Just going cold turkey. And then, like I said, I get more snappy. I won't eat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just not like hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I don't know. So I think I'm gonna go. Eventually, I'm gonna try these patches to
Yeah. Give it a go, man. Give it a go.
yeah.
It's certainly a lot. It's easier physically if you can do that, where you kind of keep the same dosage that whatever. As I said, I'm not sure how many milligrams of nicotine are in a pack of cigarettes, but if you're smoking a pack a day or pack every 2 days, you can like kind of coordinate it, like figure out, like what you kind of get, daily, kind of match that, and then just slowly wean yourself off of it. It's probably the best way to do it.
Well, today is back. I don't know. A couple years ago, I literally stopped smoking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually went like 30 days without smoking.
That's good.
And so what it was is I went with my brother. He wanted to go out and have dinner and have a few drinks. And I was like, okay. So we went to this local. It's like a restaurant, with a bar in it. And as I'm walking in, around the corners is where all the smokers are at, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So I smelled it when I walked in, and I didn't pay attention to it. And so I ate dinner, right? And my brother was drinking, and I was like, I'm gonna go outside real quick to kind of, get some fresh air, because that's when I usually go and smoke after. Then I was just gonna go out and get some fresh air, right?
Yep.
And the guy's like, hey, he's one of my friends, like, hey, what's up, man? And he's smoking. He goes, hey, man. And he goes, how you been? I've been good. He goes,
So Manakale, whatever the fuck his name, typical pack of cigarettes, 20 cigarettes contains about 160 to 280 milligrams of nicotine total.
wow.
So the patches that you have are 21 milligrams.
Mm-hmm.
So that, if you're, I'm not a mathematician, but that's a lot more nicotine than I thought, to be honest with you. But the Velos and stuff, they make them in 6 milligrams, and I don't know how many are in there. I forget, but I guess I don't know. You kind of it's based on like how you feel physically. Like when I chew or I do the Velos, a lot of times it's like when I'm reffing.
Mm-hmm.
Nicotine actually does raise your awareness, and there's a nootropic effect from nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
People that have never smoked, never chewed tobacco, never been involved with tobacco, that actually will do the pouches just because of what it does to you mentally. But there's dopamine, it spikes you, and then there's a downward spiral.
Yeah.
These fucking drugs.
But like I said, I was trying to quit, and then my friend was outside smoking. He's like, hey, man, what are you doing? And then just trying to get some fresh air. He goes, want a cigarette? There it was.
Well, that's another thing. It's becomes like a social thing, it becomes in your mind a social thing. It's like, oh, let's go out, hang out with the smokers. We all share the same bond. We're all,
Yeah.
not outcasts, but we're the bad ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're in an airport now, like over in Asia, or, whatever. They have the smoking room, and all these people go in there, and then, fucking smoke everywhere, this and that, bad ventilation, and they're in there, breathing in fucking each other's smoke, but they all share a common purpose.
Yeah.
Well,
We used to have him here in California, not California, but like all in the United States. And all the airports used to have a smoking room. And it took them all out. And they just put bars in them.
Yeah, no, in Asia they still have the smoking rooms.
So
Yeah.
they took the smoking room out, but they changed to another bad thing, into a bar.
Well, you know what that is? That's money, man. That's profit for them. They're not making any money off you going in a room smoking. They're making money off, they take that out, they put a bar in, and they charge you fucking, $15 for a beer. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Dyslexia. Who is dyslexia? Viking Prepper, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Viking Pepper always don't know. I don't know what sometimes Viking Pepper talks about. But yeah, I still like him. Still cool, dude.
Frank, it's 5:06. We're over an hour. I don't know how an hour went by of my life doing this, but I'm not really going to do that long. So we'll talk a little bit longer and we'll end it. But I'm kind of just getting back into the streaming thing.
I'm glad you're doing it, because at least I got somewhere to go.
That's a lot of times that's what it is, back in the day, there was always a stream to go to. I mean, I don't always do StreamYards, but I can always, put a link out if someone wants to talk. But it's basically within Thailand genre, it's become such a tribal. You belong here, you belong there. You're friends with Ron, you're friends with Hassel, you're friends with Capio. Your friend, it's just become such a fucked up situation. And it's no longer just a matter of going live and just bullshitting. And that's kind of what I want to do. I don't belong to this person's side or that person's side. Realistically.
Yeah, I mean, you came to mine, and you hung out at mine, and, we didn't have nobody, any drama there,
I love to troll, but it's never malicious. I love to bust chops. It's kind of just the way I am.
Yeah, but I tell you straight out, internet wants to stop trolling me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of my mentality. You know what I mean? There's people. It comes across wrong sometimes when it's written.
Yeah.
You can't get the cues, the social cues. But I don't want to hurt anyone. There's certain people that are real scumbags.
Yeah.
Like scumbags, I just want to stay away from them. But it's just people. There's different nationalities. There's different cultures.
Yeah.
We're dealing with people from all over the world, and I grew up in a world where everyone kind of ripped on each other. That's quote unquote being attacked. That's your closest friends. You that's what you did.
Yeah, that's what I did with my best friends and all that. We always talk shit to each other.
Yeah, but I mean, what I mean? Like,
but we didn't mean any harm in it.
No, you call your friend a fucking asshole, ugly motherfucker. But you know what? If anyone fucked with him, you take a baseball bat to that person's head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it works. But it's different in different cultures and different countries. People react differently. So it's I find it interesting, to be honest with you. But it's certainly a different world we live in these days. Viking Prepper lives for this. Viking Prepper, you live for everything, man. Viking Prepper was supposedly in Pattaya when I was there for 2 days, and I did not meet Viking Prepper.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, what the heck, Viking Pepper?
I was in retired for 2 days, Frank the Tank, and all these people wanted to come after me, and I showed up and I streamed for I don't know how many hours, and nothing happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. And like you said, I'm not into the genre. It's the same shit that's happening on my side of the internet. You know, I came from the AGP community. Angry Grandpa. He passed away, and within the people thing, we all grew up together. You know, kind of like
Yeah.
and we became good friends on the internet. You know, and now it's like one person see me over here, one person see me over here, one doesn't like that one. You know, they backstab this one. This one talking shit about that one. It's like, I don't want to hear it.
I don't know. You don't want to live your life, Frank, like with your friends, quote unquote friends, being internet friends, because they're not friends.
No, they're not. They're not friends, but I mean, it's like it's people unknown. You know what I'm saying?
But unfortunately, a lot of times what happens is you spend more time with these people on the internet that you'll never meet, that don't care about you, than your neighbors, your roommate, your family. And people, because it's, I don't know. People want to live a separate life. They want to live a different life. Yeah. The internet provides an opportunity to depict yourself in a certain way. And a lot of people, I mean, I'll even say it. I mean, like, I'm not always 100% honest about how I present myself, but I mean, there's an element, but that's, people, I'm not coming out and saying I'm a multi-millionaire. I got a 12-inch cock and this, blah, 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 blah. There's people that do that.
Why not? You can be anything you want.
Well, no, you can't. I mean, but that's the point, Frank, is that there's people that do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
Do that, and it's, I don't know.
Well, you all heard it first here. He's a millionaire, and he got the 12-inch penis. So,
yeah, no, that's not the truth. That's not the truth.
but I'm trolling you back just like you would troll me.
That ain't trolling, Frank. That ain't trolling. It is what it is. Well, Frank, it's I'm a 1 hour and 7 minutes in.
All right.
I went shopping. I have corn on the cob, filet mignon, mashed potatoes, and I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to cook a little bit. But I appreciate.
Johnny said he's one of those quiet millionaires.
No. You know what? At my age, if you've worked your entire life, you should be a millionaire, but it doesn't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? You worked 35 plus years and you invested even mildly, it's just, the longer you live.
Yeah.
But people are subjected to things in life, challenges and family stuff and how many kids you have, how many, where you live, I don't know. There's people that have no money in the bank that live better lives than all of us.
Yeah.
So it's doesn't mean much, really. In the end, it doesn't mean much. There's people that have nothing that are very happy. There's people that have billions that are not happy.
Yeah.
You all, we all have a certain amount of time in this world, and do the best you can with it. And you know what I mean? The worst thing overall is just looking at all the bullshit. This person has this jealousy, quote unquote jealousy. You know what? Live in your own space, appreciate it, appreciate what's around you, do the best you can, and you know what? Just don't fucking shoot anyone in an ice rink, and don't dress up as a fucking lady. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank motherfucker. Anytime you need a hookup for that wacky tobacco, not wacky tobacco. You get desperate, just go out there. I'll hook you up, motherfucker. Be good.
All right, buddy.
I hope you're well, Frank. And if we get Flash to come out to Vegas, you're gonna be there. We'll square it away, okay? Appreciate you coming on, Frank. And be well, my friend. And all you other fuck nuts, Robert V, you scare me. You scare me a lot. But everyone have a good night. Relax, enjoy yourself.
All right, everyone.
Short
Thank you
ride
for having me up.
around. What's that, Frank?
Thank you for having me up.
Anytime, Frank. Anytime. So be well, all. Fuck off. I'll be back. Provide more interesting content. I will be trying to stream when I'm in Bermuda to provide you travel content. But other than that, fuck nuts. Be well. Peace out.